The Philadelphia Fire Department is on call, ready to serve 24 hours a day. Lieutenant Malik Willard explains what happens when a call comes into your neighborhood fire station.
When you call 911, it goes downtown to our dispatch unit. They send it over the computer system and dispatch system to the stations. It goes to the computer screen, and say if there's a fire, you get an address. It comes over the computer, and it comes over our PA system and our radio. So then the guy sitting on watch, he hits the lights and the bells. And that alerts all the firemen in the station that they have a call. Also, we get a printout of the fire call. So the driver comes up and finds out exactly where the location of the fire, and we get on the truck and we head to the street address.
Of course, fire crews don't spend all their time just waiting around for a call to come in. Every day, they inspect the trucks to make sure that everything is ready in case of a fire.
You have two shifts coming. You have a morning shift and an evening shift, and we do it in the morning at 8 o'clock and then at 6 o'clock in the evening. And you do that because you always want to check your equipment out and make sure it works. You don't want to go by hearsay what the other person said, because you want to make sure for a fact that we're working with the proper equipment, because it can hurt people, get people killed if it's not working. And what I just did, I pulled the truck out, made sure it runs, made sure all the fluids are topped off, and then I put it in pump, which is, I tested out the pumper system that flows the water through and shoots it out at a certain pressure. And then I went and checked the equipment. We have the little boom here. We have a specialized apparatus, and what it does, it can reach up in the air, and it can move different angles. It's good for like multi-alarm fires, like high buildings and stuff like that. And then I checked the equipment, like the SCBA device we use when we go into places that's not so habitable, like has smoke and stuff like that in there, so we be able to breathe without passing out.
They also inspect their own personal protective gear at the start of every shift.
All firefighters check out their personal protective gear, make sure it's suitable for the start of their shift. So first they put on their bunker pants, and then their coats. The thing around his neck is called a protective hood, protects his ears and around his face. Before he goes in the run, he makes sure everything is fastened up and sealed up. Next he puts on his self-contained breathing apparatus, the SCBA. And pretty much he's ready to go inside the fire.
And it weighs about 75 pounds. You can still feel the heat. The hood holds it back a little bit, but you can still feel the difference. It only gives you maybe 20 minutes of working hard, because the weight definitely does weigh you down.
As you can see, firefighters take many preventative measures every day to ensure their safety as well as the safety of others. Make sure that you follow their example by inspecting your home for fire hazards on a regular basis.